Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Think Nursing channel. I do hope you're having a wonderful day. My day is going well so far. But I'm gonna tell you, so I got a call just to go and see a patient, and I went in and saw the patient. The complaint was that the patient is feeling short of breath and having wheezing. So I did call the patient and said, look, if you're wheezing and short of breath, inhaler is not helping, I am going to encourage you to go to the hospital. She said she's not going to the hospital. The last time it was something like this as well, and I told her to call the ambulance because her oxygen saturation was low, and she said she ain't calling no ambulance, she ain't going to the hospital because hospital is a waste of time. And you know, one thing I love about my job is that even though it's a serious thing, it's a serious job, meaning you're talking about patients' life, and I don't think, you know, when people sit down and ponder about some of the things that humans do, us as people do with our life, you have to really laugh about it. You have to really laugh about it. So anyways, I got the call this morning and I decided I was gonna go see the patient because the patient said she's not, you know, she's not going to the hospital. So I said, all right, then let me go around and see what I can do for the patient in the meantime. So the best thing is to, you know, I'm doing house call. So the best thing is to go show up to the patient house and evaluate the patient. So I went around there and I saw the patient in the home. So anyway, let me tell you how it goes. So I walked in because I had knocked and they said, come. So I was standing there thinking that, you know, somebody was coming towards the door or something like that. But I keep on hearing, come in, come in. So I went in. When I went inside, I see this patient lying comfortably under a blanket. One of those thick blankets. Yeah, man. One of those comforters there. Well, cozy. With a cigarette like this. Smoking in bed. So, but not only that. The room was just so foggy. You know, when you have haze outside, I saw the place look. So this is me walking in. And I'm not supposed to do that, but it's a good thing I'm wearing my mask, because if I wasn't wearing my mask, would I dead? I would be so dead in that place, because when I tell you that cigarette smoke is killing me, it was killing me. It was killing me. It was killing me. It was killing me. You understand? I can't tell you how. How is it that as patients, if you are calling to say that you are short of breath and you are wheezing, how is it that you're catching a breath to smoke? You understand? How is it? You know the effects of cigarettes, but yet still you lying comfortably under a blanket. No wonder she said she's not going to the hospital, because she knows she's not sick. She knows she's not sick. She can breathe. She's not having no shortness of breath. No, sir, she's not having no shortness of breath at all. She was just playing around. Because if she was having shortness of breath, she wouldn't be doing that. She wouldn't be doing that. You understand? This lady was so comfortable. I think I'm on the wrong. This lady was so comfortable, lying under her blanket, smoking. And I was just there like, okay then. What am I supposed to do with this patient? She already has her breathing treatment. She was wheezing, so I ordered her a nebulizer machine, some prednisone. She was having a little bit of cough, and she kind of have like, you know, a little bit of a decreased breath sound. So I just ordered some antibiotic too, and just tell her that she needs to go to the hospital. Like, you know, your oxygen saturation is 90%. Yes, you're smoking, but at the end of the day, like, your chest is so tight, I cannot do anything else more than document, order something just in case you still don't want to go to the hospital. But the plan is for you to go to the hospital, go to the emergency room so they can take care of you. because what I'm going to be ordering now is not really going to do much for you. But anyways, yeah. And this is not the first time I see patients and I get a call to go and visit a patient, and I don't know if they think that we're going to be working miracle, you know, when they're doing all of this thing and they're still they're short of breath and they're still smoking while they're short of breath. I don't know if that's what they think. I don't know how many persons out there are nurse practitioners and encounter any of these things going on. The last time I had a patient, I went in very early, and it was the same thing with the smoking. I went in very early to see this patient, like after 10. And when I went in after 10, like the patient know we have an appointment. And that's the thing, I don't really understand. Patients know we have an appointment. It's not like you just show up to their house. They know we have an appointment schedule. But yet still, the caregiver that is supposed to be taking care of the patient is there as well, sitting in a recliner, smoking with the patient that is not supposed to be smoking. And it's the same thing. The room was just so hazy. Smoke all over. I don't know how many persons have seen us in Jamaica doing jerk on the side, or if you go to any of those jerk center, I used to wear the smoke just in the ear. Yeah, man, a lot of us here in America, you guys do barbecue and you know what the smoke look like. That's how the patients them house look. So when I come out in the morning and I put on my little nice little couscous, I put on a little bit of let's just say Michael Kors, or I put on a little chimichurri, and I go out there first thing in the morning to go and see my patients. And then after seeing the patient and I come back in my car smells so bad with cigarette. You understand? It is smelling so bad with cigarette because I absorbed everything from out of these patients' home. I absorb everything from out of these patients' home because it is so heavily concentrated with cigarette that it takes over. You don't even smell the little lotion you put on anymore. I don't smell the lotion anymore. I don't smell anything that I put on. I don't smell nothing at all. No, your perfume could be expensive. If you want to be $1,000, the cigarette smoke take over. It takes over. You understand? But I don't know. I think we need to kind of work on this thing and be do a little bit better of a job when it comes on to us as patients and caregivers, you know. Because remember, if us as caregivers come to take care of you, if your provider come and your provider don't carry a mask, they're not wearing a mask, and they come to take care of you, and when you look, your caregiver start having an asthma attack because of the amount of smoke they inhale, you understand? Or you have to go call 911 just because they pass out in your house that is so hazy with cigarette. So I just tell the two patients that if I have to be coming back to their home and be fanning my way through their living room to come and find them in the bedroom, I'm not coming back. I am just not coming back because I can't put my health in jeopardy. You understand? I am wearing a mask. At the time I was wearing a cloth mask because all my masks got finished, and the one that I had on like earlier, the first patient I saw, I couldn't keep on the mask anymore because when I put it on to go and visit this patient, the only thing I was smelling was smoke. You understand? So I had to put on a cloth mask because I always have them in my car. But I tell you, it's just sad. It's just sad. So I tell them, if this is the case, I ain't coming back to see you. They're gonna have to find a provider who is willing to, you know, go ahead and see the patients who can smoke while they're there. And the thing about it is that some of them get upset. You know, these two weren't upset, but I've been to patients' home where you tell them, cut down on your smoking. When you see us come in, go ahead and spray down the place. So, you know, it can be a little bit more welcoming for the caregivers, your providers that are coming in to see you, rather than them coming and then leaving to go to a house, and then the patients are going to tell you that you don't smell good, which did happen to me once. Like, you know, I went to see the patient after visiting a patient who had just smoked, and then this lady is going to tell me that she don't want me to come back to her house after smoking because she don't smoke and she don't like the smell. I said, ma'am, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I had to do the shaggy. It wasn't me. got to be like, no, ma'am, it wasn't me. It was another patient. And I'm trying to deal with it as well. You understand? I'm trying my best to deal with the scent because it is affecting me. It's affecting my car as well. So it is just sad out there. Like the extent that people go to when it comes on to smoking. You know? So, yeah. So that's just the bite of the week here. Or the bite of the day. It's just a bite of the day here. Alright? But smoking kills. So cut it out. Alright? Cut it out. Cut it down. Cut it off. What kind of cut you want to do? Do it. I saw a lady the other day. She was doing this thing where her doctor told her to cut down on her alcohol. And I see her pouring her wine in a cup. And then she was using her scissors to cut it. And the day I dead with laugh. And I say, no, sir. Some people are so funny, you know, you don't even realize. But yeah. Alright, anyways, thank you for listening and, you know, for laughing with me. Until then, thank you so much. And I do hope you will have a wonderful day. Alright, bye.